Namaste, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to be live streaming for you for the Vinyasa yoga today. If you're just jumping in, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. So can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear? Yes, no? Yes, I'll keep talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, great. All right, welcome everyone to Vinyasa yoga this morning. I hope everyone's doing well and just having a good morning. Today's practice is going to be twists and transitions. So what that means is we are going to be doing a lot of twisting as well as doing some fun transitions. So I hope you're ready. Go ahead and get your mat and let's get started. If you have any blocks with you or if you have any props that you'd like to use during your practice, I suggest getting those now and just having them next to you. So let's get started. Come to a comfortable seat right now. We're just going to place the hands at heart center. And let's begin with some breaths. So take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Nice deep Ujjayi breath. As you exhale, take the breath all the way out to the very bottom. Inhale again. And exhale, let it all out. This morning we'll begin with one Om. So go ahead and take another inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhaling to the top. And exhale all the way to the very bottom to let it all out. Inhale to prepare. Slowly come out from your seat here. We're going to make our way into a tabletop position. So go ahead and just pull yourselves onto both hands and knees here. And we're just going to go ahead and start with some cat-cow. So make sure you have your hands right above or underneath your shoulders here and your hips right above the knees. So on your next inhale, you're going to take a nice breath, open the heart, drop the belly, look to the sky. As you exhale, arch your spine, press the hands into the floor, let the shoulders contract down, let the belly pull in. And then just repeat. So you're going to inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. And you're going to exhale. Nice. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes underneath you as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you're just going to go ahead and lift the hips, come to your first downward facing dog. The hands should be about shoulder width. And the feet should be about hip width here. You're taking your gaze towards the navel or toes. And if you feel a little tight, you can go ahead and just pedal out those legs. So sometimes in our first fold or first downward dogs, our shoulders might be kind of tight. Just kind of loosen it up here. Breathe. Nice. Let's go ahead and just walk up really slow to the top of your mat. So you're going to inhale, just toe, ball, heel it. Toe, ball, heel it, till you get to the top of your mat, and you're going to inhale, come up to a halfway lift. So you are welcome to start with your hands at the shins, pull the shoulders back, or you can keep the fingertips down towards the mat. As you exhale, we're going to fold. So staying in your fold, we're just going to keep the knees in a little bend. We're going to take our ragdoll posture here. So just bend those knees here. Take a nice inhale, reach the hands to the elbows, and allow the head to soften, and then just go ahead and swing side to side. So that way you can allow the breath to come in, bring some blood flow to the upper body. And we'll take some twists now. So go ahead and release the hands back to the mat, and we're going to go ahead and straighten out both legs from here. So start out by bending in your left knee, so just drop your right hip, keep your left palm right in front of the feet. You're going to take a twist to your right side. So start with your right hand to your right hip, and then gently shift the shoulders to align, gaze to the sky. Maybe take your right palm to the ceiling. just take a little bend in your right knee, dropping your left hip. Go ahead and inhale, take your left arm up, and maybe take it extended, or just stay here with a bend. I hope you guys can see me. Okay, from here, go ahead and exhale, bring yourselves back down towards the floor. Hold this forward fold. We're just gonna really root down into the feet. And then from here, we're gonna come up one vertebrae at a time. So again, root down, start to roll the spine up as you come to standing. So inhale, reach those arms up overhead, and then exhale, come back to Namaste. So just root down. We're gonna go ahead and just place an intention for now. Let's take 3 breaths. So bring the hands to your heart, and just go ahead and place an intention today for your practice. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Surya Namaskar A, or Sun A. As you take your next inhale, you're gonna reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging forward, taking a forward fold, Uttanasana. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, plant your palms to the floor. You can either step back, jump back, or float back into your first Chaturanga push-up. Inhale, pull open to a cobra or an upward facing dog. Opening the heart, take a nice inhalation here. As you exhale, you're gonna press the feet back into the floor, lift the hips. Back to Adho Mukha Savasana. Again, you can always modify your downward facing dogs right now. So if you feel like you need a little bend in the knees, for any moment you feel like you need to take child's pose, you can take child's pose. Let's go ahead and take one more breath here. Excellent. Taking the gaze back up to the top. Now you have the option of stepping, jumping, or floating into your step up to the top. So lengthen it out. Come up to your nice halfway lift. And then exhale, take the forward fold. Inhale, rise on up to standing. So inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, back to Namaste. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. As you exhale, swan dive, or just forward fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, you're gonna lengthen this out halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, hands to the floor, take a bend in your knees. Now either step back or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, taking this into upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, gazing towards the toes. Adjust your downward dog, make sure the creases in your wrists aren't super deep. You want to feel a nice pressing of the fingertips into the mat. Engage in the bandhas here. Just breathe, taking one more breath here. Okay, let's make your way back up to the top. Inhale, look to the hands, either step up, jump up, or float it up towards the top of your mat. Coming up into halfway lift. And then exhale, take your forward fold. Inhaling, go ahead and swan dive back up to standing, reach it high, lengthen in the spine. And then exhale, come back to Namaste. We're gonna take one Surya Namaskar B. So from here, start with Utkatasana, bending both knees. Reach those arms up towards the sky. Now exhale, hinging forward, straighten the legs, come into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, you're gonna plant your palms, take a bend in the knees, step back, hop back, or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Now we're gonna take Virabhadrasana A, Warrior One. So inhale, take your right foot forward, drop the left heel, make sure the knee stays in a bend. You're gonna press up to Warrior One. Exhaling all the way back to the mat. You're gonna plant your palms, step the right leg back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take the left side here. So step your left foot forward as you inhale to Virabhadrasana A. Keep that left knee in a bend. Press those arms up towards the sky. Gaze to the thumbs or maybe forward, just depending on how you feel today. And now take yourself all the way back down. Full exhalation to the mat. Take the left leg back and then bend those elbows. Inhale, pressing open, upward facing dog. Exhale it back to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. You're gonna hold here, find your breath again. Now again, if you ever need to take a child's pose or just come down to the floor, you're welcome to do that. Always be mindful of your breath. Nice, let's make our way back up to the hands. So go ahead and lift those heels up to the hands. Take a deep bend in those knees to prepare. Now step up or float it up into your forward fold. Inhaling, coming up halfway. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bending both knees. Utkatasana, chair pose, arms float on up. And then exhale, come back to Samasthiti. Now from here, we're going to take a variation. So we're going to go ahead and come back to a downward facing dog. So go ahead and hinge forward, bring your hands down to the mat, and step back into downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to start with a three-legged dog here. So inhale the right leg to the ceiling. Try to keep those hips nice and square. Keep the navel pulling into the spine. And we're going to take this with the nose coming to the knee. So now go ahead and take a bend in your right knee. Take the shoulders right over the wrist. Almost about to touch the nose here with the knee. Now, go ahead and gently step that right foot between your hands. Low lunge. Okay, from here, we're actually going to come up into a fun transition. So we're going to go ahead and take this into a crescent lunge vertical twist. So what you're going to do is keep that left heel off the floor, and you're going to start to cartwheel your right arm up and back, and then lengthen your left arm forward. Hope you guys can see this. It's a nice little lunge twist. Try to hold for one more breath. Now our transition is warrior two. So you're going to swing the right arm down, left arm goes up, drop the left heel, pull that right arm forward. So now you're in warrior two. Let the breath take you in. Okay, we're going to take this into Utthita Parsvakonasana. That's your extended side angle pose. So drop your right forearm to your thigh or down to the floor, and then extend that left arm all the way up overhead. I'm going to feel that whole left side opening up. Just keep that right shoulder from collapsing. You can even come down just a little deeper into your side angle pose. Now from here, we're going to take this into reverse warrior. So go ahead and start to swing the left arm back behind you, press your right arm up to the sky, left hand comes down, the right arm goes up. Good, now from here, we're going to come all the way back to the floor. So go ahead and just come all the way down to a low lunge, okay? So hold this low lunge. Now from here, what we're going to do is come to a standing split. So you want to make sure that your core is nice and active here. Make sure you take this into an exhale as you float your left leg up to the sky. So go ahead and start to shift forward onto that right leg, left leg goes high. And your left leg doesn't have to be a perfect split. Just try to lengthen it up as high as you can. Good, one more breath. Now exhale, take the left leg back down to lean up with your right leg, and then take chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend both of those knees, arms stretching up to the sky. Now from here, we're going to open the chest. So bring those elbows out to the side, open the heart. Good, let's go ahead and stretch those arms back up to the ceiling, lengthen the legs, and then take a forward fold. Exhale, hands to the mat. Now let's go ahead and come up halfway from here. Inhale. Let's take our Vinyasa, taking the Chaturanga push-up, hands to the mat. Bend those knees, step or floated back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog. I hope you guys are having fun. Let's go ahead and make your way back into the other side. So stay here in your downward facing dog. You're going to pull the left leg up into a three-legged dog. Again, keeping those shoulders nice and long. Try to keep those hips nice and square. And we're going to transition this into a low lunge. We're going to take it nice and slow. Really work on using your core and shoulders here. So pull that left knee in. Take the shoulders over the wrist. Try to hollow out the core here. Tuck in the chin. Now with mindfulness, you're going to plant that left foot down between the hands, nice and soft. Come to that low lunge. So you want to make sure you're nice and grounded here, because we're going to come up to a twist. So keeping that nice center, you're going to start to pull the left arm up and back, and then press that right arm forward.
So your spine is in a nice twist here. You can either gaze to the side or maybe even behind you. Good, let's go ahead and come into warrior two. So you're just gonna cartwheel the right arm back, left arm comes forward, right heel plants down into the mat. Stretch it nice and long. Okay, let's take this into our extended side ankle pose. Start with your left forearm to your thigh, and then reach your right arm all the way towards the mirror window here. For me, I don't know what's in front of you. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and come back into your reverse warrior. So go ahead and start to come back up. Pull that left arm out in front of you. Reverse warrior. I was coming towards you here. So bring that left arm up, reverse warrior. Okay, coming all the way back to the mat. We're gonna cartwheel both hands to the floor, square off your hips. Make sure you feel nice and centered here, because we're gonna transition the weight into the right foot. I'm trying not to go out of the frame here, so make sure you feel yourself pressing into the hands and that left foot, and we're gonna spring off into a standing split. Maybe tuck in the chin. Go ahead and drop your right leg to meet up with the left. And let's take Utkatasana. So inhale, bending both knees. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Holding here. Now take those elbows like a cactus. We're gonna open the chest. Feel the shoulder blades wrapping around the spine. As you inhale, lengthen your arms back on up. And let's take a forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, come up halfway. Take your vinyasa through here. You're gonna plant your palms, take a bend in the knees, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, you guys. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and come all the way into a seated position. So you can just play around with it. You can either step through or walk through. So go ahead and just take a little hop in and have a seat. Extend yourself into seated. So we're gonna do some core work now. Hope you guys like core work, because I do. So today we're gonna take this into eagle crunches. So start by just reaching your arms forward. Start to tuck the tailbone underneath you, because you're gonna come all the way down to the mat. Good, I'm gonna come in just a little bit so you guys can see. Now from here, we're gonna start by lifting the legs a little bit high. Right leg goes over the left to take eagle legs. Now, go ahead and lift the head, bring your arms forward. You're gonna drop the right arm, lift the left arm, come into eagle arms. Let's do some crunches here. We're gonna do 10, so 10, and 9, and 8. Make sure you're breathing here. This is 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last time for 1. Nice job. Let's just unravel the arms first, unravel the legs into the opposite direction. So now let's do some more eagle crunches. Here we go. Crunch it in, open it up. Crunch it in, open it up with control. This is 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, almost there. This is 8, and 9, last time for 10. Hey, I can count today. Woohoo! Legs up to the ceiling, keep your hands to the floor. Now if you want to add a little deeper of a core here, go ahead and lift your head and bring your hands behind. Just make sure you're not crunching in. Just want to stay nice and lifted. Otherwise, keep your head down to the mat and the palms to the floor. We're just going to lower those legs down. So bring them halfway down. Now bring them back up. We're going to do that 9 more times. It's exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. We're at 7 and 6 and 5. Almost there. 4 and 3, 2. Okay, one more time. Lower those legs halfway down, bring those legs back up. we're gonna make our way into boat pose. So from here, tuck those knees in. You can either rock and roll right into boat pose, or just make your way into boat pose, however you can get there. I'm just gonna rock and roll myself up, come into a half boat. So half boat, option to stay in full boat if you want to. You're gonna start by bringing your palms together here, and you're gonna cut to the right side. Both palms cut down, inhale, lift, down, and lift. If you're supporting yourself here, you can keep those knees in a bend, keep twisting, or you can even just hold here. Good, let's do 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come forward. We're gonna place ourselves into a plank position. So hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Now hold your plank. We're gonna hold here for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and just walk your feet in slowly. And you're gonna take some little hops and handstand. Now today, you're just gonna go ahead and switch the leg and hop. So even if you don't wanna take this into a leg switch, you can just try maybe some tucks today if you'd rather. I just want you to get you guys on your hands. You can press it up, use a wall. Try to take it for 5, 4 more hops, 3, 2, and take your chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. All together, we're gonna take child's pose. Yay! Hands to the side, let the forehead fall, take a few breaths here. So allow your head to soften, your hands can kind of wiggle around. And let's go ahead and take yourselves back to tabletop. So hands come forward, press back to tabletop, tuck the toes, and press it back to downward facing dog. Yay, I hope you guys are having fun. Because I am here just, having some fun by myself in balance without the heat. This is weird. Okay, so you're gonna come all the way to the top. So, come up to the top, I'm sorry. Right leg is gonna come into a 3-legged dog. And you're gonna make your way to a low lunge. So the right knee comes down underneath you, plant the foot between the hands. Now come into a crescent lunge. Inhale, pull yourselves up high. So in your crescent lunge, take about 4 more breaths here so you can really find yourself rooting down, keeping the back leg active. And if your shoulders feel tight, you can always bring your hands to the elbows. So whatever you need to do here. Good, last breath. Let's take a twist. So we're gonna bring the hands down to the heart. Now hook your left elbow. We want your left elbow to hook to your right thigh. So go ahead and twist at the spine, try to get the shoulders to align, and then hinge forward, bring your left tricep there down to the thigh and just gently press. Maybe looking up to the ceiling. Keep those legs nice and active. As you exhale, plant your palms back to your low lunge. I want you to hold this here because we're going to take Bashistasana. It's a side plank. But we're going to stay on the left hand because we're going to be taking this into a side plank, opening up to the right. So keep your left palm down. Now, go ahead and start to slide your right leg back as you extend your right arm to the ceiling. So we're going to hold here. If you need a little bit of support, keep your left knee underneath you, right arm up still. We're going to take this into some side crunches. Really get these obliques to work here today. So go ahead and lift your right arm and left leg, or right leg here, elbow to knee, and then shoot it back out. Try to find that balance. It's exhale. Inhale, I got 3 more. 3, and 2. Okay, 1 more. Take wild thing right through here. Drop the right foot down to the mat. Open your heart and drop your head. Coming back to a high plank. Rotate yourself back and then take your vinyasa right through here. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale it back, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna take that to the left side. Go ahead and extend your left leg for a three-legged dog. And let's take it into our low lunge. So pull your left knee in, gaze up, drop the left foot between the hands. Make sure you're nice and centered. We're gonna come up to a high lunge. Inhale, pull those arms up. And you're just gonna hold here, try to find your center. Keep that right quad nice and long. Keep the footing of your left foot nice and centered here. So you want nice even weight. One more breath. Now let's take our twist. Hands come down through your heart, and you're now gonna hook your right elbow to your left thigh. So get that nice twist here. Big smiles on your face. It always feels good to twist. Excellent. Let's take this back to our low lunge. So exhale, hands to the floor. Okay, so we're now gonna sit on this right side for our side plank. So keep your right palm down. You're gonna shift your weight onto the right foot and right palm. Slide your left leg out on top of the right, and then extend it all the way up. Good. So again, if you are modifying this, drop your right knee underneath you, or maybe even keep your right forearm to the floor. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and extend that left arm. Now pull the left leg up off the floor. Take this into your side crunches. We should do like 25. Just kidding. 4, and 3, and 2. Okay, we're gonna do one more. And then from here, go ahead and shoot it back out. Take the left knee into a bend, plant the left foot behind you, and then open up into wild thing. Reach, reach, reach. Coming back to your high plank. Rotate carefully. Mindfully pull back. High plank. Take the vinyasa. Inhale to upward facing dog. All together. Back to downward facing dog. So gaze to the toes. You can either come to child's pose if you need to from here. We're going to take a twisted dog. So if you're in child's pose, go ahead and stay there for a little bit. If you're in downward dog, we're going to take a twisted dog. So start with your right palm, take it all the way to your left ankle. Gaze underneath the left shoulder. So if it's not reaching for the ankle, it's all right. You can come to the calf or even just reach underneath you. Stretch your right palm back out as you exhale. Inhale, take your left palm to the right ankle this time. Take the gaze towards the right. Go ahead and extend that left palm back in front of you. Take the knees to the mat. We're going to come into our inversions. But before we take our inversions, we're going to shake it all out. Shake it all out. And we're going to take this into one little back bend here. So start with the knees about hip-width distance here. We're going to take your Ustrasana. So you can either start here by pulling your hips forward and just opening the heart and looking up. If you want to go a little deeper, bring your palms behind your thighs. Push your hips forward. Let the shoulders pull back. Gaze up. Now to go into the full back bend, you can either keep the toes tucked under or keep them nice and flat and just make your way to the heels with both hands. So allow the front of the body to really open up. Feels nice. Now be mindful when you come out of your Ustrasana. So you always want to take one hand off first and then pull back up using your core. Shake it out. We're going to come to our inversions. Some more inversions. Great. So Sirsasana A. We're going to start out here. If you like tripod, Sirsasana B, you can take tripod as well. So go ahead and just make your way to your mat. Make sure if you have a wall that you have that centered there. You don't want to be too far away from it. So let's go ahead and bring your hands to your elbows. Hinge forward so the forearms can come down. Once you're here, pull the palms together. Now the crown of the head is going to come to the mat first. Then the palms stay behind your head. Before you even come up, make sure the shoulders are pressing down and that you don't feel any tension in your neck. Go ahead and start to tuck your toes underneath you. Oops, my earpiece came out. Once you are here, go ahead and tuck your toes underneath you. Lift your hips. Now walk your feet in. You can press it up, stay here in your prep, and then lift into a headstand. Okay, so shoulders are down, your neck should be nice, you should be able to move your head here. If not, maybe come back down and then try it again, taking one leg at a time. Now we're going to take the right leg in front of the left. If you're upside down and you want to do this, you're going to take this into eagle legs.
So eagle eyes. And then the knees are gonna come to a bend, and you're gonna try to twist to the right tricep. So you're bending at the hips here. Press it up. Unravel the legs. And then try the other side. So the left leg comes in front of the right. Take a bend in the knees. Now try to twist. So the knees go towards your left side. Nice. Inhale. Come all the way. Unravel. Stretch it up nice and high. Press those shoulders down. Make sure you're nice and lifted. And let's make our way down to the floor in a child's pose. So bend the knees first. Tuck it in. And then soften the toes to the floor. Stretch those arms in front of you or to the side of you for Vinyasa. So give yourself a nice rest here. That was really fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way back up to all fours. And we're going to take this into pigeon. So we're going to go ahead and step back to plank. And then go ahead and press into downward facing dog. So we're going to make our way into pigeon to the right side. So swing your right leg up just so you can get that nice lift here. And then start to tuck the right knee underneath you. Soften the knee, carefully out the hands. And then relax into that left hip. Now, pigeon, you might love it, you might hate it. Might be kind of tight, so if it is tight, I would suggest getting like a block or a blanket here to ease up in the knee if you need to. Otherwise, come to your back. So we're going to open up the heart first. So just plant your palms underneath the shoulders, open the heart. Now let's go ahead and make our way into a sleeping pigeon. So you're going to walk your hands forward, exhaling all the way down. Start with your forearms first and then relax the head. Now if you want to take it a little deeper, go ahead and extend your arms, keep your head down, and we're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Remember, this is your practice, so whatever feels best for you here, take that posture instead. Always be mindful of your breath. Excellent. Go ahead and pull yourselves on up. You're going to walk your hands in. Take the palms underneath the shoulders. So again, we're coming back to that nice lifted spine position. But we're going to transition this left leg in front of us. So go ahead and shift your weight onto your right hip. Take your left leg out in front of you. And then slide your right leg as well so you're in a nice comfortable seat. I'll come back this way so you guys can see. Keeping the legs nice and rooted. Arms float up. Exhale, forward fold. So take it as far as you like here. Reach for the toes. Let the head fall. So any forward fold, you want to keep the back from rounding too much. Try to keep the belly to the thighs here, and keep lengthening in the hamstrings. So you want to feel the quads working. Let your breath take you in. Nice job, you guys. Let's go ahead and pull back up. So from here, we're going to go ahead and make our way to pigeon to the other side. So all you have to do is tuck your left knee in, and then slide your right leg back behind you. So come forward slightly so you can position the hips nice, and then let your body sink into it. Hold here in a nice lifted spine. Pull the belly in, let the shoulders come back. Breathe. And let's go ahead and make our way into our sleeping pigeon. So you're going to walk your hands forward again. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. And remember, start where it feels best for you. So it could just be on your forearms today. Maybe place your palms underneath you. Just do whatever you need to do in this pigeon so we can open up in the hips. 2 more breaths. Nice. Okay, from here, let's pull ourselves back up. So inhale, pull yourself up. Now, we're not going to take that forward fold again. We're going to come to tabletop from here. So with your palms and your shoulders and your core, you're going to gently lift up, slide that left knee underneath you. And we're going to take one more inversion before we take this into our spinal section here. So we're going to go ahead and take tripod. If you want to today, you can try doing some handstands as well. But we're going to go ahead and pull up into one last inversion. So from here, if you're wanting to take handstand, go ahead and just lift the knees, walk your feet in. And I recommend just kind of kicking up
halfway lift, like a little L shape. So that way you can get your balance and not float back behind you. So make sure you feel nice and centered. Try to pull the other leg in and reach it up. So if you're in tripod, take tripod. I'll come down and show you guys tripod. If you're in handstand still, keep staying in handstand, kicking up. So tripod, your hands are going to be the floor. The head comes down, palms nice and flat to the floor with a nice 90-degree angle in the elbows. Lifting the hips, walk it in. You can press it up or float it up. Okay, a couple more breaths in any version you're working on. It could be even be pincha Vinyasa today. Now slowly make your way back down to the floor. So however you want to come down, you can always pull your knees in, slowly come down. Take one last child's pose here. Today you're going to soften the head, let the palms come to the side. I really like Balasana with the palms up to the side. It just feels nice on the shoulders. Let your body hang forward. And take 2 more breaths. Nice. Go ahead and extend your arms. We're going to take our last part of class today. You're going to come to all fours. You can take this through your last vinyasa as well. So go ahead and just take the chaturanga. Or maybe skip the chaturanga today. Inhale and then exhale. Now go ahead and make your way into seated from here. You can either step through, jump through, or walk through. So it's just a light little hop, and then extend your legs. Okay, so our last part of class today is for spine. So I'm going to stretch those arms forward, and go ahead and lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Hope I'm still in the frame here. Okay, let me come forward a little bit. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and just make sure we feel nice on the shoulders, and then we're going to go ahead and pull the feet in. So we're going to be working on some back bends. Now, your back bends, your wheels here. You don't have to go super deep or hold it for very long. You just want to be mindful here of how you're prepping to get into it. So go ahead and keep your feet nice and rooted to the mat, shoulders nice and rooted. We're going to take our bridge. So go ahead and just tuck the tailbone under, start to press into the feet and shoulders, and then lift your hips. So the feet are still rooting down. Your inner and outer thighs are nice and active as well. Try to get the chin to come towards the chest. And if you want, go ahead and interlace those fingers underneath you. Maybe pull back onto the shoulders a little more. Should feel nice. And now slowly come out. We're going to come back to the floor. So release the hands, gently roll the spine down. We're going to do 2 more back bends from here. So the hands can come next to the ears from here if you want to start to move forward or move on into your back bends. Or you can even start to take Urdhva Dhanurasana. So go ahead and start to prep, hands next to the ears. Now make sure that you're not starting to do something crazy with the feet and knees. Keep them rooted, hands next to the ears. Now press on up. Maybe stay on the head, keep your feet nice and grounded. Keep opening in the heart. Make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on just the wrists. You're really pressing through the whole body. Good. Go ahead and tuck in the chin. If you're going to come right back up, go ahead and just drop the top of the head and press back up. Good. Now go ahead and tuck in the chin. We're all going to come back down no matter where you're at. You could be in a bridge, you could be in a half position. Go ahead and slowly come down. Give yourselves a little hug. Rock yourself side to side. Let's go ahead and take this into supported shoulder stand now. So let's actually open up into a happy baby first. So pull those feet apart, knees come apart, and just give yourself a nice spinal release here. Go ahead and pull those feet back together, lift those legs. We're going to go right into supported shoulder stand. So I'm going to make sure I don't go out of the frame here. Hands to the floor. Go ahead and roll it over. Press it up. Hands become nice and supported underneath you. So try to lengthen those legs up nice and high. Try to tuck those shoulders underneath you and feel the activity in the legs. Good. One more breath. take plow. So halasana, you're gonna hinge at the hips, just slowly keep those legs nice and long. You're gonna drop the tops of the feet to the floor. Once you get there, the hands come down. You can interlace, or you can just plant the palms. And even if your legs don't hit the mat, just go over the body as best as you can and breathe. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and slowly roll your spine down one vertebrae at a time. So you're just going to keep the palms down, roll it down, and we're going to come into some spinal supine twists. So go ahead and just bend the knees from here, slide those legs out, stay on your back, kind of shake it out. Now take your right knee in and twist to your left. So you want your right knee to go to your left side. Stretch your right arm out. Nice exhale here. And take a few breaths. Okay, let's go to the other side. So slowly pull that right leg back in and drop it down. Take your left knee in. Now dropping the left leg down to your right side. And extend your left arm. Make sure that you're always still breathing. Okay, make your way all the way in. You're going to tuck the knees back into the body. Because our last posture before we hit Savasana, we're going to take this into Supta Baddha Konasana. So go ahead and just drop the toes and the feet down to the floor. Open the knees to the side and allow them to just fall to the floor. Now once you're here, just let those hips soften. Keep your core so nice and centered. We're going to take your right palm to the heart and your left hand to your belly. So what I want to do here is just reconnect. So reconnect with the breath again. Start to feel the breath slowing down. You can close the eyes if you'd like to just feel your body coming back to a nice grounding, soft breath. Start to quiet the mind. And when you're ready, just start to let go completely from Supta Baddha Konasana. You're going to make your way into Savasana. We're going to be here for about 3 minutes. So just let your body release out of Supta Baddha Konasana and extend your legs and arms and take rest. Now taking rest, just going to keep yourself still nice and active here as you completely let your body and breath just relax. arms and legs. So just stretch your arms all the way up above you. And then go ahead and take yourself into a little hug. We're going to tuck both of your knees in. Give yourself a little hug. And then just roll onto any side today, however you want to start to make your way all the way up. So just roll onto your side. Give yourself a little bit of an awakening here. Just let your body come to its side. And then we're going to come up into a comfortable seat, just like we started today. So go ahead and make your way up. Savasana. So good. So sit up nice and tall. And you're just going to go ahead and place your palms at heart center. So again, just find yourself rooting down. Lengthen up in the spine, palms right here at the heart. And we're just going to bring ourselves to our closing Om here. So we're just going to take one Om together. And if you've never Om'd before, you're just going to take a deep inhale and then you're going to exhale Om, just as long as you can feel that vibration coming out. So just to unify us as one as we close here today, go ahead and take another inhale and exhale. Preparing for Om. Inhale to the top. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining in on our live streaming classes. I'm so just grateful that I'm able to do this for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste. Stay tuned for the other features.
Bam. Great job.
Okay, cool.